Viewers, myself Nasir and you're watching Mr.Zoologist YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about body fluids and circulation in detail. What is circulation? Circulation is the transport of nutrients, oxygen, carbon dioxide and excretory products to the concerned tissues or organs. Means to say, sending the respective nutrients to the respective part is called circulation, movement. For circulation, simple organisms, sponges for example, coelacanths, etc., use water from their surroundings. They continuously move water inside and outside of their body to move nutrients, minerals, and gases into and out of their body. Complex organisms use body fluids like blood and lymph for circulation. Blood circulates throughout the body as well as lymph nodes from where all these exchange of gases, nutrients, and minerals takes place. That is circulation. In actual, circulatory system is of two types: open type and closed type. If we talk about open circulatory system, the blood pumped by the heart passes through large vessels into open spaces or cavities. These cavities are present in insects like arthropods and mollusks. These cavities bear pores from where blood flows into and out of these pores and move back into the heart. If we talk about the closed circulatory system, here blood pumped by the heart is circulated through blood vessels, arteries, cappillaries, and veins. So it is more advantageous as the flow of fluid can be precisely regulated. Means to say, oxygenated and deoxygenated flows in different tubes, in different vessels, in different blood vessels. For example, annelids and chordates have closed circulatory system. Heart of vertebrates. All vertebrates have a muscular chambered heart. Fishes have two chambered heart, an atrium and ventricle. Means to say one atrium and one ventricle is present. Whereas amphibians have three chambered heart, two atria plus one ventricle. Whereas reptiles, except crocodile, has three chambered heart, incomplete partition for ventricle. Means to say there is no complete partition between atrium and ventricle. Whereas crocodiles, birds and mammals have four chambered heart, two atrium and two ventricles are present, as you can see in the diagram also. If we talk about pattern circulation, single circulation is present in fishes, incomplete or double circulation in frogs, whereas double circulation is seen in vertebrates, dogs or cats and humans, etc. In single circulation, heart receives impure blood, only venous blood. Deoxygenated blood returns to the gills, oxygenated blood to the body part, deoxygenated blood again to the heart is sent. Incomplete or double circulation seen in amphibians and reptiles. Left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the gills, lungs or either skin. Right atrium gets deoxygenated blood from other body parts. However, they get mixed up in the single ventricle. Ventricle pumps out mixed blood. Double circulation is seen in birds and mammals. Right atrium receives deoxygenated blood, it passes on to right ventricle. Left atrium receives oxygen blood, it passes on to the left ventricle. Ventricles pump it out separately without any mixing up. There do not blood get mixed. There are valves which separate the oxygen blood from the deoxygenated blood. Humans have two types of circulatory system. One is blood vascular, one is lymphatic. Lymphatic contains lymph vessels and lymph nodes, whereas blood vascular system consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. Heart is double circuit. Blood contains plasma and formed as elements like RBCs, WBCs, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. WBCs have two further types: granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes contains neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. Agranulocytes contains lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes have more subtypes like B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes, which are the basis of immune system. Whereas blood vessels are of three types: arteries, veins, and capillaries. If we talk about blood, composition of blood contains plasma 55%, straw colored it is, and slightly alkaline, means to say pH is 7.4. Fluid matrix, whereas formed elements are of 45%, include cells like RBCs, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. If we talk about constituents of plasma, water is 90 to 92%, fibrinogen, globulins, and albumins are in plasma proteins, which are 6 to 8%. Rest is of glucose and amino acids. Plasma without clotting factor is called serum. So that serum you see in the tube. Formed elements are red blood cells or erythrocytes, white blood cells or leukocytes. Platelets are also called as thrombocytes. You can see in the diagram white blood cells, platelets, and red blood cells. What are features of RBCs or red blood cells? Red in color, normal HB level is 20 to 16 gram per 100 mg per L. Lifespan is 120 days. Count should be equal to 5 or 5.5 million. Red bone marrow is also formed inside RBCs.